Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Beer Reviews, and yes, I am wearing a onesie. It is my quiet night in watching Formula 1, so I'm wearing my pyjamas. Right, today we are going to be going for another beer by the magnificent BrewDog. We're going for Zeitgeist, which is their idiosyncratic black lager. So, I'm going to give it a pour out. I'm going to try and make this one quite a speedy one because I'm watching the Formula 1 and I do not want to miss it. Wow, look at the carbonation in that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Just about holding. Look at that. Perfect pour. Perfect pour, what can I say? So, idiosyncratic black lager. Exactly what it says on the tin, really. Look at that. That is a bock. That is a dunkel if you've ever seen one. A dark lagered beer. I mean, look how much head there is on that. And it's fantastic, thick and creamy tan-coloured head. That is 4 fingers. Easy. 3.5 really. 3.5 fingers of magnificent head. Pitch black. Dark black as the night. I mean, there's absolutely no light coming through it at all, even if I hold it up to the lights above my head. Clocking in at 4.7, so it's quite low for a BrewDog beer, if I'm honest. I think the only other one I can think of is Dead Pony Club Californian West Coast style pale ale, which might be slightly low ABV in that, but it should make it quite sessionable and quite nice and light, I think. I'm going to try and waffle on for a bit longer so the head can go down a tiny bit more. You know, I love BrewDog. I like the way they do things. Very hop forward, very inventive with the style of beers that they do. They've got a good, solid range. Very, very easily available to get some good beers. And they have quite good production. So they have, you know, you can find most of the stuff quite easily. And I like the company in general, really. So let's give it a smell to get some aromas. Oh, and do you know what, it smells really stoutish. It smells roasted in, dipping my nose in it again, roasted and chocolatey. Definitely malt forward, definitely loads of nice, deep, rich and dark malts coming through. And there's a fairly spicy note to it as well, perhaps coming through from hops, which adds a little bit of mystery on the back end of it as well. But predominantly, I would say chocolate malt is what's coming through. Chocolate malt and a nice kind of roasted, slightly smoky note. That kind of, I don't know, salami sausage smell, just about edging through on the edge, on the back of the nose there. So now the head's gone down a tiny little bit, but I mean, look how much it sticks. It's sticking a lot. Let's get in there and give a try to Zeitgeist, the black lager. Oh, it's really nice. The thing about I've only ever really tried maybe two black lagers before this one, and the thing I like about the black lager in style is that you get those kind of chocolate and roasty flavours, and that is what predominantly comes through here. In fact, what mostly comes through is kind of a slightly smoky flavour, not as full on as the Rauch beers that I've tried before, but this nice. It is like a smoked meat sort of flavour, and then a nice little bit of chocolate and roast coming through too. But you get that, but without having the deep and rich stout or porter body that you would get from your usual darker coloured beers. It has that lager cleanliness and crispness coming from the increased amount of time that they ferment it, and they also have it in the cellar. And you can tell by the burps. Mouthfeel is very light. It's very light in the mouth and kind of cleansing on the palate. It feels like a nice cold glass of water almost, in a good way. I'm expecting light from this, and I quite like it. You know, I'm expecting it from a lager, so it's nice. And there's that lovely carbonation too. We can't see how much carbonation there is coming through from the glass, but I'd imagine there's a lot of bubbling away going on there. I mean, you saw the amount of head that was on it. Is it bottle conditioned? I do not think it is. I can't see any. Actually, I lie. I think it might be. I think I can see sediment at the bottom. I'm not entirely sure, but that would explain why there's a lot of fizz coming from it. Let's pull that out and have a look. It's kind of hard to tell, actually. It could just be haze on the bottom of the glass. Anyway, not important. If it's bottle conditioned, then that's why. If not, then it's just a very well cellared and very well conditioned beer. I like it a lot, actually. This is great for a nice warm day outside. If you're not feeling the hoppy flavours, you're not feeling citrus, you don't want an IPA, you don't want something hop forward and something stupendously bitter, then black lager like this is a great alternative. You can get those nice stouty and portery notes coming through with a clean crispness and easy to drink abilitiness that you get from any of these standard lagers, and it's phenomenally better quality. There's so much more malt put into it, so much better quality products going in, and you can just tell from how clean and smooth it is, and there's no residues of rice or tortilla chips like I had in the Boston Lager the other night. This is nice, clean, smooth and crisp, and it's wonderful and delightful. It really is nice. To compare it to other ones that I have in the back of my mind, I definitely tried probably better ones than this. But saying that, it's probably a nice, I'm going to give it a nice solid 8 out of 10. It's definitely a very nice beer. I like the mouthfeel, I like how lightweight it is. But I think some German box and Dunkels that I've tried probably trump this one a little bit. But that is the home world. That is where these lagers come from. You know, they come from Germany and from Bohemia and Czech Republic and all those places. So they've had a good head start on some Scottish brewers up north. But fantastic beer. Give it a try if you ever get your hands on it. I'm not sure if it's one of their regular production beers. I would have to have a look. I think it is a regular production beer for them. It's not a special occasion brew or a limited release one, to my knowledge at least. So like, favourite, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think if you've ever tried a black lager or if you tried Zeitgeist by BrewDog. And I shall see you all again in the next Bear Reviews. Cheers guys.